What's going on? It's your boy Rahim and welcome back to Bazz Business. If this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Make sure to watch this until the very end, because if you skip one of these 4 steps, you are not going to make it, believe me. So time management isn't this elusive form of black magic that so few understand. In fact, anyone can effectively manage their time as long as they get organized first. Without organization, it's difficult to see just what needs to be accomplished in the day or how important each of those things are to your long-term goals. When you get organized, you not only increase your ability to manage your daily tasks effectively, but you also increase the likelihood of putting time where it really counts, towards your long-term goals that you harbor deep down inside. Now, step 1, you have to set clear goals. An absolute must prior to being able to manage your time effectively is to set clear goals on what you want in life. You might think to yourself that you already know what you want even if you haven't set goals down on paper. If this is the case, then you are very wrong. What? Why? Because setting clear goals down on paper is remarkably different than merely setting them in your head. It sounds logical, right? Actively set your goals by deciding exactly what you want, when you want it by, and why you want it. You have to be absolutely precise here when doing this. Don't be afraid to write out exactly what it is, down to the very last detail that you want. Don't just say you want a lot of money, say the exact amount of money you want, what specific date you want it by, and why you want it. Now you move to the second step. You have to get organized. You have to get organized if you want to properly manage your time. But how do you get organized? Well, first things first, you have to set your goals. Once you have set your goals, you have to organize them. What are your long-term goals? What are your short-term goals? Break your long-term goals down into milestones so that you have a target you are aiming at each month, week, and day. Once you have your list of goals organized into milestones, then you know what you are aiming at. When you wake up in the morning, you can have a better sense of purpose. When you can organize goals into milestones and to place that list in front of you, your mind can tenure what needs to be done. Next step, you have to prioritize your time. In 1994, Stephen H. Covey released a book entitled 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, where he discussed a system of managing time. The system splits up activities into 4 quadrants based upon 2 factors: urgency and importance. So in your day, a task can be categorized by these 2 factors. They are as follows. Quadrant 1, emergency and crisis. Tasks that are urgent and important. Quadrant 2, long-term goals. Tasks that are urgent but not important. Quadrant 3, interruptions. Tasks that are urgent but not important. And quadrant 4, distractions. Tasks that are not urgent and not important. When you look at your list of milestones and daily tasks, you can categorize what area each of them falls under. The best way to effectively institute this method is to spend the week first tracking everything that you do. Where do you spend your time? Jot it down. If you spend 15 minutes making phone calls to bill collectors, jot that down. If you spent 1 hour at the grocery store, jot that down. At the end of each day for that first week, write the quadrant down next to each task for what it fell under. How much of your time did you spend watching television, or working on your long-term goals, or dealing with emergencies and crises in your life, and so on. After the first week, look at how much time you spent in each quadrant. Remember, the goal in life is to spend as much time in quadrant 2 and as little time in quadrant 4. Now you have step 4, you have to destroy procrastination. One of the hardest parts of time management is your dreaded procrastination that tends to rear its ugly head all too often. How? How do you avoid procrastination? Well, we can set all the goals that we would like, get organized and prioritize our time, but if we don't follow through with our list of things to do each day, then we are wasting our time. We all want to accomplish something, but when it comes down to managing our time, in some sense of efficiency, we can seem to get things accomplished. Procrastination seems to be around every single corner. However, the only way around procrastination is to be completely aware of what needs to be done. Try the 15-minute rule. Set a timer on your watch, smartphone, or anywhere else and start doing something you have been putting off for just 15 minutes. That's all you need to commit to. 15 minutes. What you will come to realize is that an object in motion stays in motion. Once you get started, you will most likely keep going. The hardest part is simply getting started. Make sure to subscribe and smash the like button if you didn't already. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.